All right, so we are here to discuss the possible sales representative. Nick Bryce is here, and we're going to go over some potential advertisers. First thing I'm going to do is just very quickly go over the setup for success package to kind of go over the process of reaching out to a potential advertiser. And then after that, I have a list that we can add. I have my name that I can add some potential advertisers for me to look for, and then I have a list for you. So
Great.
the setup for success package. What? Sounds good.
Oh yeah, I said yeah. It sounds great.
Okay, cool. Well, one thing that I think is a good selling point to people is that digital audio is the second most popular activity after social media. So it's a popular thing, and I feel like a lot of advertisers could get something from it. So I have this picture here. I can send it to you so you can have it, and if you want to send it to other people, it's a good way to catch somebody's eye. So
Great.
the first part here just kind of goes over what the sales representatives are, what their role is, our core principles, which I know you've already read. And I set this up so that it stages, and you'll see something when we look at the list for the stages. So stage 1 is the script that we're going to send to any potential advertisers. And I have just a basic outline here, like a little skeleton that you can use. Greetings to whatever the business name is, or if it's an individual person, my name is blah, blah, blah. I'm reaching out to you on behalf, bless you, of...
Excuse me. Yeah. Coughs in me.
You're good. Reaching out to you on behalf of Bring Me to Life Network. And it seems like our missions resonate. And then after that, I found through some research that if you post something very specific about the business, even if it's just like something on their website, like, oh, I like that you have this on your website, putting that in there kind of shows them that it's a real person and that you're actually interested in them. So do that. Also, a term for this, reaching out to somebody and they don't know that you're reaching out to them. What?
444 right now.
Nice.
Triple fours right now.
Triple fours. So what we're doing here is called a cold email or a cold call, whatever. Mm-hmm. So in case if we use that term, you guys will know that. I thought you may be interested in the possibility of advertising with us or sponsoring us. I would be happy to share more information with you if you're interested. So this is important because we don't want to overload them with our first email or our first call or whatever we're doing. So we're just saying something very short. And then after that, if you would like me, if you're still interested and you want more information, I'll be happy to send that to you. And whatever way they prefer. And that will be the end of stage 1. So a lot of people will probably not respond back, but that's okay. Stage 2, when they do reply to you and they say, I would like more information, please send that to me. We're going to send them our core principles. We're going to send them the description for the radio, the description for the podcast, and we're going to send them links that they can go to look at that. And then also a little bit of information about our demographic. And then if not, like if you can say here at the bottom, if all this is resonating with you and you'd like to find out about our statistics and our prices, let me know. So that's the stage 2 is the email of like what we're all about. So if they do respond and be like, yeah, this is sounding great, keep sending me more information. The stage 3 is our prices and our statistics. Right here is a photo of our statistics. I tried to enter the table itself, but for some reason it was getting all messed up, so I just added a photo here. which I think photos, I think they work pretty well. So, and I'll continue to update this each quarter. I'll probably put
actually, I remember I think I read this whole thing before, but I'm glad that we're going over it again.
Cool. And we actually have an Excel sheet that has all like the quarter information. Bring Me Life network statistics. Here it is. And this is all of our stats. And I'll update the fourth quarter at the beginning of January so that we can have that. And I'll share that with you right now.
Okay.
So now you have that. And if you can take a picture with that and send it to them, or if it copies and pastes correctly, that's fine too.
Okay.
And then here's our
I'm
prices.
just looking at my, good.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just pulling up my list of people that I wrote down. But
cool. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. This is one thing that I did just recently update last night. I made it a little bit more attractive, a little bit more easier to read. So here it has like our Bring Me to Life radio prices. Boom, boom. These might change. I was just kind of entering something because last night everything got deleted, so I was redoing it real quick. Through the Eyes of the Angels prices. It says it starts as a live show and then it gets added as a podcast on iTunes. Boom, bam. Our Bring Me to Life podcast prices. And then at the bottom will be sponsorship prices. I'm still adding those, and I'll probably have those finished in the next day or so. And then the final stage after you send that, and they're like, yeah, I really enjoy what you're seeing. I'd like to get an ad. I'd like to do this, and be like, okay. So then the next stage would be the stage 4, the final stage, finalizing a sale and sending them a contract. I'm writing up a contract as we speak.
Okay.
For the advertiser. So, and now after that, we'll go to the potential ad sales list where we can enter kind of our
Can
list.
you share that with me?
Yeah. So here's your name, Nick Bryce. Right, I have 30. Well, not almost 30. Almost 30. Around 30 entries that you can make, and it's pretty easy to add more spaces for that. You just gotta like copy this here. Bam, bam. Where am I? There I am.
Okay. Shift. Can you add me to that right away? And I'll open it right now and work on it with you.
Robert Nicholas Bryce. Boom. Boom. Bam. All right. Nick Bryce, sales rep. I had my name, but I guess I get deleted.
Have you written the list out, you said?
What's that?
I only have a handful of things, a couple that I wanted to bounce around or bounce off you, and I figured, yeah, I don't know, just talking to you, I'd get an idea of a sense for businesses we're looking for.
Okay. So mainly the businesses that we're looking for, they have to align with at least one of our core principles, and somebody also who you would consider to be an awakened like business or an awakened individual, awakened spiritually and things like that. So anybody who's like that, we're interested in having. There's some people who are a little crazy, and I don't necessarily want to promote like a really schizophrenic type of people. Just mainly like really, I guess, professional brands.
For sure. Yeah, I wrote a few down. The one that came to my mind, like the biggest, because I see their ads all over the place, would be the Gaia Conscious Media Network.
Okay.
They're all over Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, I actually just was interviewing somebody, and they actually mentioned Gaia, and I was like, oh, that would be like a good person to reach out to.
Yeah.
So if you want to like write down Gaia, it's pretty self-explanatory here in the list. You see an example at the top where you enter their name, a website, a phone number, email, any of their kind of social media links, the date that you reached out to them, how you reached out to them, and the stage that you have reached with them.
That's good.
And when they do,
I feel like they could buy up a lot, you know, on all your different shows.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So, like, if somebody like them, if they have a phone number, I feel like maybe they would be somebody who would maybe be better to contact via email. Or, you know, email is great. Social media can help too, but I think talking on the phone might work better than anything else. But you know, that's your comfort level, and that's like partly how you want to reach out to them.
Yeah, it'd probably be a lot faster. It's a good idea. Maybe do phone calls, and then if I don't get through, maybe leave a message and then shoot them an email.
Mm-hmm. Or even like if you just wanted to like do a cold email and say if you have a phone number that I could reach out to, or you know somebody who I could reach out to talk about this, please let me know. Because I was reading something and it said that if through a cold email, if you ask them a very simple question that they can answer, they're more likely to reply.
A simple question?
Yeah, just like a question like that. If you know who I should talk to, let me know. Or do you know who I could talk to about this?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Awesome, man. Well, good. Yeah, this all is very straightforward. If you want, I can keep going down my list.
Yeah, do you want to enter the whole Gaia information?
No, I can go and do that though. Unless we could, I guess, do it like I don't know. Yeah, I could probably just do it on my own time. Probably right after this.
Okay. Yeah, it is pretty straightforward. Pretty easy to.
Yeah,
to
website, phone number, email, yeah, social media. So they'll probably be my number one choice.
Yeah.
And then I was just thinking more broader ideas like conscious festivals and any local to your area and possibly even like national and more global. I was thinking like yoga centers or retreats or something for spiritual, development.
Well, for like an in-person business, it would have to be somebody who has a business in an area that we get a lot of demographics from. So like Cumberland is our top place for views and listens and whatnot. Other than that, it's kind of spread out. So like more online businesses would be more efficient because there's more online businesses that are like around, you don't have to be in a certain city to like go to an online business.
Okay. Does it say somewhere where your demographics are located in the list that you sent me?
And the setup for success package,
or it's just
it doesn't
Cumberland and online.
It doesn't really say that, but I could add that.
Yeah, it would be helpful.
Okay.
And then I was thinking maybe more when we launch our 5D town hall, we could have, there's a cooperative political action committee called RIPAC. It's not a super PAC, but a PAC that I'm writing blogs for. And their whole initiative is to get different initiatives on ballots in different states to pass laws. And the guy's very knowledgeable about petitioning and would like to, he's like been a petition coordinator for probably decades. So he knows his stuff, he has his connections. So it'd be, politically oriented, but we'd actually be able to pass laws is the whole thing. So with like e-democracy, that's like one of their main focuses, e-democracy and more thorough direct democracy processes. Getting state banks, so cutting down on the fractional reserve banking that has manipulated the global economy, led to the 2008 crash. There's really a whole bunch of things, and people can vote and propose different initiatives, can submit literal model legislation to get voted on inside of the website. Their interface, I think we may actually be able to use for the 5D People's Town Hall when it's time. It's a very advanced e-democracy platform that's the pirate parties use. It's one of their main decision-making platforms. It's called Liquid Democracy.
Nice.
Yeah. But anyways, they have a little bit of money. They might be able to buy a couple spots. And I was thinking maybe, like other conscious media people like Paradigm Shift or Starseed Radio Network. Somebody who has wants to cross-pollinate their communities with you.
Yeah, like all those are good people. And I've noticed a lot of businesses are on Twitter, and so I've used Twitter to kind of just Google awakened media or awakened businesses, stuff like that, and just
really
looked for people and looked at their about section, and if it was similar to what we're doing or just kind of aligned with our mission and some of our core principles, I put them in there. And yeah, and sometimes I'm sure LinkedIn would be a pretty good place to look for people too.
Yeah.
And I was thinking each this month I was hoping we could both reach out to maybe three businesses each week, so that by the time we come back for the next meeting, we will have reached out to 12 people, 12 potential businesses each.
Oh yeah, that's very doable. I like that. 3 a week.
Yeah.
Minimum, for sure, dude. Awesome. Well, this is great. So you're gonna write your leads on this list too?
Well, if you scroll down, you can see that.
Or is it just for me?
That one's just for you. I have my own list. If you scroll down, And if the list that you have right now starts to fill up, we can just copy and paste some blank spaces in there.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Okay.
Very cool.
Well, right on, man. I guess it was pretty straightforward. Do we have more we want to cover when we're gathered here right now?
I think that's pretty good for today, and I'll check in with you each week on a random day and just see how everything's going and check the list and see what's going on.
Yara matey.
Oh
yeah. Cool. Yeah. I guess I'll stop recording for right now. Unless you really want to do like a test one, we could do the Gaia network real quick. Like get all the information.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it.
Your Gaia account, so I can watch all these videos.
You got a Gaia account?
Yeah, Brittany Eden sent me hers. And it was really funny because the night before, I was having this like sort of anxiety situation going on with like, oh man, I need to like seek more. I need to like learn something. I feel like I like almost figured out like something really big. And I tried to get a Gaia account, and I tried to sign up, and it just wouldn't let me for some reason. And I ended up just like relaxing and like finding acceptance that night. And the very next day, I go to send Brittany a message on Facebook, and I saw that she had days ago sent me her username and password for Gaia. They're like, oh shit. That synchronicity is a synchronicity. Synonymous. Okay, Gaia. Are you looking to right now?
Now I am.
Okay. I'm trying to find their contact. Gaia. They got Gaia.com. Good for them. That had to be, they probably had to pay somebody off for that.
I would look up Awaken, and it was like 13,000.
For the website domain?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Awaken Humanity. A way to just put a big old roadblock in the way for people really trying to get the job done, right?
Yeah.
Those capitalists.
Yeah, it's got a nice ring to it.
It does. Very nice ring. Not good. I found customer support
on their website.
Yeah, I love they have a little loading icon in between their pages and videos sometimes, and it's a rotating Merkaba.
Rotating Merkaba.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Customer support.
So they're on top of their shit.
Maybe maybe their Facebook. Some of them like maybe even all do all of them.
Just very inspiring.
Yeah, it says on their Facebook they're very responsive to messages.
Really? That's excellent to hear. They have like the facilities. It looks like they have a whole big old crew of people.
Yeah, big old fat team.
Big old fat team. So I would love to have a big old fat media team at some point.
Yeah.
Working with them. Rolling deep. Real deep. I'm okay. Oh wow, there was a merger between Conscious Media Network and Gaia TV in 2012. And I think that became Gaia.
Huh. Conscious Media Network.
Yep. So glad they exist. Thank God. Right?
Gaia TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was watching a bunch of lecture. Well, not a bunch, but there's a bunch on there of Drunvalo Melchizedek just like giving lectures.
Huh.
Yep, talking about sacred geometry, the flower of life.
Is that is it the name of a real person?
Drunvalo Melchizedek?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Melchizedek's his real name, but Drunvalo Melchizedek is very involved in the Merkaba work. And if you read The Secrets of the Flower of Life, you've heard of those, right? Books? He wrote those books.
Huh.
Dude, I highly suggest if you have it literally it costs I think something ridiculous like a penny or $1 for the first month. I would totally just ante something like that up and check these guys out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Ashton was watching it one time when he was here in Maryland.
Yeah, he said that he used to have an account. Conscious. You know, oddly enough, I can't find their contact on their website.
Maybe their Facebook page then.
Yeah. They had to get Guy. Guy is such a common name. They had to try to buy that name from everyone.
Well, they make the big bucks, so could get it. They could get it.
That could be you and me, man. It could be us. It could be the Eternal Tribe Network. It could be, I don't know. That definitely resonates a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go out to, like I said, the North Dakota Access Pipeline, Standing Rock. I don't know. I don't think I'll be out there like real long, but maybe I will. Maybe they're literally building houses and kitchens and like infrastructure.
Are they?
To hold it down, yeah. They're not going anywhere. They literally, that's their land. Like, that's just, you can't like drive them further off their land.
Right.
Or I guess we could, but that would be right back to the good old days, or those old days, rounding all the Native Americans up and moving them somewhere.
Oh man,
that'd be fucking. So unless we decide to revert, that's I don't think, even if it gets built, they're still going to be there, you know. So they're unstoppable, nearly. They literally could build a village to protest it, which they have already begun.
Man, it's gonna turn out like Avatar.
Yeah, what happened in Avatar?
You never watched the movie Avatar?
Oh yeah, the movie Avatar.
Yeah,
I thought you meant The Last Airbender.
Not the cartoon.
Okay.
Both are pretty amazing though.
Oh, any luck on the phone number?
No luck on your phone number?
Zilch.
Well, they can stage one, even if you just send like their Facebook page a short message and be like, I'm looking for somebody to talk to about this. Do you know who I can reach out to?
Sounds good. Well, yeah, that kind of stuff. I can do later. Unfortunately, I've got a bunch of blogs I gotta write tonight.
Blogger.
But yeah, I can see. Yes, sir. I know, and I'm behind. I need to get like 20, 30 blogs turned in by Friday.
Oh, that's a lot of blogging.
So I'm getting paid.
You got 2 days, right? 40 blogs.
All right. Well, anyways.
Yeah. I added some of the demographics, some pictures of the demographics at the bottom of the Setup for Success package.
Okay. I think I might stop our broadcast.
Okay.